Hello, I'm Naim Martinez. This is my video, my short video, 5 minutes, about my final project, which is should we raise taxes for the rich? And before I start, I just want to say don't make fun of me because I did not prepare for this video as much as I would have liked to. So here we go. Why did I choose it? I am very passionate about this. I think it's unfair that the rich are paying less taxes than everybody else, so people should pay attention to that. And not just that, take action. So that's why I chose this. There's a big disparity between the rich and the poor. That needs to be fixed. So that's why I chose that topic. The history of it. How did this happen? Obviously the government needs money to function. So in 1913 to be exact, they came up with the income tax. At the time they had other forms of taxes, but with the income tax they could make it a little more fair. So the way it works is that they call it progressive tax, which means that the more you make, the more money you give to the government. And it's been like that for the most part, I would say for at least 3/4 of the last century. And about after the 1980s, they started to minimize it. So it really depends on the administration and the party that is in power. I got that information from the database in college, Issues and Controversies, and it gives you a ton of information on the history. But the main idea is that George Bush really gave a tax cut to everybody, but especially the rich. They make their money mostly through capital gains and dividends. Dividends is the money that you get from stocks and shares. And capital gains is the money that you make when you sell a property. And the wealthy in the United States make most of their wealth out of those two things. So that would be a loophole, because President Bush really took the taxes down for those two things. And that is sort of the history. So right now, every time a president goes in, they have a new idea about raising taxes or lowering taxes, but that's where we're at right now. That's how the rich ends up paying less taxes than most Americans. So I am passionate about this. That's why that's my stand on this topic. I think the rich should pay more money, at least the same amount as everybody else, but not less. Three main ideas. Why should they do this? For once, they should pay more because of the disparity. There's a big inequality gap between the rich and the poor. This is the wealthiest nation in the world, and there should not be a reason why we have so many poor people in this country. The rich don't need more tax cuts. They don't need more money given to them. They already have what they need. And some of them even agree with that. If we want to make things fair, they should pay more taxes. Another problem, the government's deficit is really high because of the tax cut and the Iraq war. So after the financial crisis, the rich has done very good. They have reported record profits. So they definitely can give more, back to the community through taxes. And it's just fair, Why would you have a group that pays less money if they can afford it? It's a no-brainer. So unless you have politicians that want to get donations and all this support from them, and that's why they got all of these tax cuts. Okay, counter argument. the opposite side usually uses one thing and one thing only, and that is that the wealthy are job creators, and because of that we shouldn't take money away from them so they can hire more people. And if you do take money away from them, that will slow down the economy because you won't hire many people. So, but you know, I've never heard someone rich sat down, plan, you know, their ideas about their company and have hiring people in their mind as their number one priority. What they have in their minds is profits. It's money. I'm not saying they don't think about their employees or their workers, but if they could do everything with machines to cut costs, they would. So I'm not saying they're villains, I'm just saying that they're there to, you know, make money. So that's fine, you know, if they don't hire people because they want machines to do the work. But we shouldn't have this idea that they are, you know, somehow heroes, or we should treat them differently with less taxes because they hire people. You know, they need people for their companies to succeed, to be more profitable. Otherwise, they wouldn't be around. So. And the other side is incorrect. You just gotta look at the entire world. The United States is places number 4, according to the Pew Research Center, on inequality, compared to more than 150 nations. And out of the developed nations, the United States has, I think, that the lowest taxes for rich people, and that just makes no sense to me. You know, you don't have to even, you know, think hard for that. So taxes should go up for the rich to at least be at the same level of the rest of Americans. And to me, you know, I think it's unpatriotic to not wanna give back to the community, because after all, they live here in the US. They benefit, you know, from this land. If one group of people is not doing good, then the rest of the nation hurts. So it's simply, you know, not cool. And that's it. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon. Take care.